Welcome to another episode of What the Heck Are We Watching? One thing that we can say here, there are a lot of movies being released. Plus our last movie should have been reviewed for the November 7th release, but due to a misunderstanding, it was delayed. Wicked.
Alpha Withrop, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
There's no going back. This is between us, the wizard, and I.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Elphaba. They're coming for you.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason. I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
Think of what we could do together.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun. Like a seed drop by the skybird in a distant world. Who can say if I haven't changed for the better?
Bring me the rune of the Wicked Witch of the West.
For a while there, I thought you changed.
I have changed.
It's time. For both of us.
To fly! Because I knew you.
You're the only friend I ever had.
Because I knew you.
And I've had so many friends.
I haven't changed for good.
But only one that mattered.
I'm off to see the wizard.
For good. Rated PG. Elphaba, the future Wicked Witch of the West, and her relationship with Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, is strained. The second part of the highly anticipated adaptation. Starring Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Jeff Goldblum, Coleman Domingo. Director John M. Chu. Well, musicals are either beloved or irritating. While this will garner attention, but it changes the entire dynamics of the beloved story of Oz. The music is standard, and releasing during the holiday season will get the audience's attention. Not our cup of tea, but if you like the initial installment, you'll love this second edition of the beloved musical. Sisu.
Egor Dragonov. You killed hundreds of civilians, including the family of a Finnish commando who took revenge and became a legend. The legend entered Soviet Union 10 hours ago. I'm sending you to clean up your mess.
I think the legend has been homesick. Go on.
They're saying I lit the fire in you. I will put it out.
You are a mistake, an aberration. I will show you that there are worse things than death. Unleash hell. You are going to be buried in the frozen ground, like the rest of your family.
Road to Revenge. Rated R. A man returns to dismantle his family's house, where they were murdered in war, to rebuild it elsewhere. When the killer, a Red Army commander, tracks him down, a brutal cross-country pursuit begins. Starring Jorma Tommila, Stefan Lang. Director Jalmari Helander. Where the first was brutally awesome, this movie follows the blueprint of the violence, but the movie itself isn't necessary. Again, it's a fun watch and kicking commies butt is a feel-good story, but not every movie needs a sequel. Seeing Artemi do his thing is brilliant but redundant. Again, if you want violence and revenge, this movie delivers. Not necessary but still watchable, especially if you like the original. Rental Family.
The market here isn't the same anymore. It's half the rate, twice the work. But I got you a gig and the pay is actually pretty good.
What's my part?
So, what do you think we do here?
We sell emotion.
How?
We play roles in clients' lives. Parents, siblings, boyfriends, girlfriends, best friends, and help them connect to what's missing.
I'm just an actor. I don't know how to help people.
What I'm offering here is a chance to play roles with a real meaning.
What do you need me for?
We need a token white guy. This girl needs a father.
Hi, Mia. I'm your father.
I'm your father.
Hello, Mia. I'm your father.
I hate you.
She hates me.
It's what being a parent is. You could live in this country for 100 years, and there will still be things you won't understand.
Why do you do this?
Sometimes the story we tell ourselves becomes the truth. To her parents, you are her husband. These people look at you like they've been waiting for you their whole lives. And what you'll discover is that they stay with you.
Rental Family. Rated PG-13. An American actor in Tokyo struggling to find purpose lands an unusual gig, working for a Japanese rental family agency, playing a stand-in roles for strangers. He rediscovers purpose, belongings, and the beauty of human connection. Starring Brandon Fraser, Tamayando. Director Hikari. Holiday season often bring three types of movies: musicals, feel-good dramas, nonsensical comedies. This movie embraces two of the three ideas. This movie's message is heartfelt due to the idea of autonomy and how family life isn't considered important and the purpose of being meaningful. Brandon Fraser has had a renaissance in his career. Many critics are loving the message, and what better time to enjoy a feel-good movie. It may not make noise at the box office, but you will definitely want to watch it. Cactus Pear.
हे काळं घरीच बदलायचं नाना. हजारदा सांगितलं नाही चालत आपल्या. काळं नाहीये रे.
आग निघून देणार बिन लग्नाचा माणूस त्याच्या आत्म्याला शांती मिळेल का?
तुला तिथं का नाही थांबायचं कळतंय मला. कुणी विचारलं तर सांग. चांगली मुलगी भेटली की करेन लग्न.
खोटे आस नाही देणार मी कोणाला.
बस ना. तुला माहितीये काय डोळे हलतात आपले स्वप्न पडतं तेव्हा. तुझे डोळे लहानपणी पण ब्राऊन होते.
चल येतो का माझ्या बरोबर मोकळा जर बरं वाटण बाहेर.
लहानपणी ना मला वाटायचं प्रेमात पडल्यावर पिक्चर मधल्यासारखं नाचायला गायला उतरले.
आनंद एकदा बाळ्याबरोबर बोल ना. त्याच्या बहिणीच्या गावातली एक पोर लग्नाला हा म्हणली. मला वाटतं तू ह्या वाला ऐकन ते.
कोणी खास मित्र आहे का मुंबईत? नाही, खास मित्र नाही राहत. तुला पण काळजी वाटते का पप्पांसारखी माझी?
Cactus Pears, not rated, foreign film Indian Bollywood. A 30-year-old city dweller compelled to spend 10-day mourning period for his father in a rugged countryside of western India, tenderly bonds with a local farmer struggling to stay unmarried. Starring Bhushaan Manoj, Suraaj Suman, Jayashree Jagtap. Director Rohan Kanawade. Depiction of a very taboo subject amongst Indian people, this movie explored themes of grief, tradition, and queer identity within a rural Indian community. The movie serves as an adult look at the subject, but it is relatively formulaic and preachy. While the intent was to explore what it does, it becomes a lesson of painting a picture that may not reflect the majority, hence playing the victim amongst the norms. Altered.
What is this?
I think I got an idea.
Hell yeah!
Okay, so we messed up. But the world didn't end. We rebuilt it better. For some. The genetics. Genetically improved humans that live like kings. Then there's the specials. Although there's nothing special about us.
Proposition 42 enables genetic enhancements for everyone.
Fix my suit. I'll pick you triple.
Deal.
Triple free! We don't go to the genetic district.
Trust me. It'll be in. Out. Boom.
Today's attack by the extremist anti-genetic squad is the bloodiest so far.
They're gonna frame the specials.
Well, we gotta do something then.
Let her go! He's the one behind all of this.
We've cracked the enigma of human evolution.
Question is, what are we gonna do about it?
We're gonna fight.
Bring it! They want you to think that you're useless, worthless. It's not true!
It's evolution and you can't stop it.
Rated PG-13. In an alternative present, genetically enhanced humans dominate society. Outcasts fight for justice against corrupt politicians exploiting genetic disparity, risking everything to challenge the oppressive system. Starring Felton, Elizaveta Bugulova. Director Timo Vuorensola. This movie serves a cautionary tale against what could be poor execution with ranting against the public. I'm sure the studio wanted to use this as rage against the system stance, but failing to understand the alternative. There will always be good versus evil, but there is a thin line distinguishing them. I find it perplexing. Studios want to serve as the moral compass, but lacking any morals themselves. Ultimately, the movie isn't worth watching because it's badly executed with an idiotic message. This should have been reviewed on November 7th. Die my love.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm his honey. I'm never gonna let her go.
Cheryl mentioned that you're a writer.
I don't do that anymore.
Stuck for inspiration?
I'm stuck between wanting to do something and not wanting to do anything at all. Where are you now?
Is everything all right?
When was the last time we had sex? Rough guess.
Things have been,
Where's your book going, by the way? Main character is about to batter her husband to death with a hammer. Shut up!
Grace. If you're having a hard time...
I feel fine.
Grace. Grace. Stop it.
Open up to my big old heart, dancing in our eyes.
My love rated RA writer and young mother is slowly slipping into madness. Locked away in an old house in and around Montana, we see her acting increasingly agitated and erratic, leaving her companion worried and helpless. Starring Jennifer Lawrence, Robert Pattinson, Sissy Spacek, Nick Nolte. Director Lynne Ramsay. Elephant in the room. Jennifer Lawrence has essentially played the same role in the movies American Hustle, Silver Lining Playbook, and Mother, each for a different outcome but still imbalanced humans struggling with reality. This movie tries to delve into the world of mental illness, but Jennifer's performance is comical at times. Seriously, you can parallel this performance with her No Hard Feelings, which ironically has something else in common where we see a lot of Jennifer Lawrence. Oscar critics are raving about this, but it's basically a skin flick trying to break down mental illness where men are the problem and small town feel adds to the illness. Really? Well, that's another week of movies. The holidays are soon arriving, so take that in account. Like always, you see us at the theater, avoid us, or we'll put a spell on you where even finding the yellow brick road won't help you.
Welcome to another installment of Hidden Gems. This week, we have something very different. An independent film that reflects what is the definition of family and goes head-on with the celebration of Thanksgiving. Fransgiving, 2022. Not rated. A documentarian with boundary issues and bad habit of exploiting everyone for her films. This year she decides to put herself in front the camera, along with her friends and a slew of uninvited guests. Starring Francis Visa, Susie Salcedo. Director Hannah Dossett. Here at What the Heck Are We Watching want to preference that this movie isn't an Academy Award-winning movie and it's flawed in styling and general cinematic expectations. Why is it on our Hidden Gem? It's an independent film that explored the dynamic of family and what is the definition of family, where genetics versus friends, and family where what values determine what is important. It looks at a group looking to celebrate Thanksgiving where the lead wanted to exploit the situation but in doing so discovers something special and sweet. In making this movie, it points out we can't choose our family but we can choose our friends, where that assembly can be just as important if not more so. Until next time, enjoy the movie experience where you look for yourself and discover something special. Not every movie needs to be critically acclaimed to be a hidden gem. We picked this to point that out. Keep enjoying movies.
My name is Frances Sharp. I'm a documentarian. This Thanksgiving, I'm putting myself in front of the camera with my best friend, Parker.
I'm gonna be cheesy. I feel like we've disconnected a lot in the last few years. I just feel like this weekend's a perfect time to reconnect. Oh, I just feel so blessed.
I'm Frances Sharp, and you're watching Thanksgiving food porn.
What did you do, Fran?
I invited Atticus to Friendsgiving dinner tonight.
Are you okay with a heart?
I hate Atticus.
We've been hooking up for for like 5 years now. Then he moved in with his girlfriend.
Hey, Francis! It's amazing to finally meet you. Oh.
Now that I'm sober and my mental faculties are heightened, I can see that she probably has a problem. You literally overdosed at grandma's. And?
Sadie doesn't drink anyway. He's like culturally Mormon. I'm not drinking either.
Said the girl that once smuggled blow into Mexico.
This is the perfect time to have like an open and honest conversation, the three of us.
I'm really competitive. Did you bring me here to...
Drop that.
We're gonna order Postmates, right?
Yeah.
Your inability to set boundaries? It's so rude!
Oh yeah, this is for sure going on my story.
Thanks for tuning in to Channel 14, Kenosha Community Television. Remember to tune into my program, Just Talkin', shown right here, Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. on Channel 14. On the program, we cover community events, talk to nonprofit organizations, and who knows, we may bump into a celebrity now and then. So remember to tune in to Just Talkin' Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. right here on Channel 14.
Kenosha Community Media. For 40 years it entertained, educated and produced local production for the city of Kenosha. Viewers like you not only can watch but be part of the channel by bringing in local flair. Spectrum Channel 14, Roku and Internet. KenoshaMedia.org. 262-564-6103. Address: Southwest Library, The Hub, 7979 38th Street, Kenosha, Wisconsin 53142.
Every ring That's Everything Wrestling is carrying out the tradition that was brought to you by Diablo Angelico and Danger Dan. The show must go on. Mondays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 6 p.m. on Kenosha Community Media. Channel 14 with Spectrum or on Roku KCM streaming. With every ring That's Everything Wrestling will keep you updated and informed. Mondays at 5 p.m. Fridays at 6 p.m. Tune in and enjoy wrestling. The renaissance of wrestling is occurring as we speak, so be part of sports entertainment. Each week you can see the discussion with topics, wrestlers and matches of the week. Looking at the big three: WWE, AEW and TNA. So if you enjoy wrestling and everything that makes wrestling special, tune in KCM 14 on Mondays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 6 p.m. Every ring That's Everything Wrestling.
Bonkers Cartoon Apocalypse, where classic cartoons are revisited. Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sundays 10:30 a.m. If you enjoy classic and rare cartoons, you go to show. Nigel the Yeti is taking the reins while Mr. Boinkers add to the programming. The likes of Betty Boop, Popeye, Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, Mickey Mouse, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Felix the Cat and so much more. On Kenosha Community Media Channel 14, sit back with friends and family and relive the magic of morning cartoons. Wake up, gather the family and enjoy cereal and relive one's youth. Mr. Boinker's Cartoon Apocalypse, where whimsy is part of the magic. Join the other circus freaks where cartoons were fun and artistic. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Enjoy what made mornings special. Mr. Boinker's Cartoon Apocalypse, where classics fill the time. What the heck are we watching? Movie reviews without pompous and pretentious critics who have agendas. Kenosha Community Media, Fridays at 5 p.m. and Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Cinephiles who like movies for entertainment and not rants and raves, who make the audiences feel bad for themselves. Weekly discussion on movies and with no alternatives. The movie reviews are to help audiences to make their decision. Not only are modern movies reviewed but a discussion on hidden gems, where good movies that have fallen through the cracks and forgotten. So before you go out, check out What the Heck Are We Watching? On Kenosha Community Media Channel 14. Fridays at 5 p.m. and Saturdays at 10:30 a.m.
Just Turned Heel. Hosted by Danger Dan and Diablo Angelico. As seen on every ring, that's everything wrestling. Behind the curtain look at professional wrestling. A gritty shoot style of interviews where we look at various aspects of wrestling. Ever wanted to know what an indie star needs to do to get their foot in the door? Ever wanted to know what a booker does? Ever wanted to know the purpose of a referee is? Just Turned Heel will plunge into the world of wrestling and look at every facet. Just Turned Heel. YouTube exclusive. Starting January 28, 2024.
Beware! Take care! The little green dragon sits on your doorstep. He eats little boys, puppy dog tails, and big, fat snails. Beware! Pull the string! Pull the string! Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater can be viewed on Saturdays at 9 o'clock, Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, and Fridays at midnight. All right, ghoulies, you tune in. You won't be let down.
Snow, hot cocoa and snuggly feelings fill out and about Kenosha. For the week of November 21st, Kenosha Public Museum, 5500 First Avenue, Kenosha, Wisconsin 53140. Artsy Afternoons November 21st until December 5th, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Intend for ages 6 to 10, experiment with new techniques, unlock your artistic potential, and watch ideas come to life. All materials are included. November 21st Matisse Paper Collage. Registration is highly recommended. 58 below, 504 58th Street, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53140. Nightmare in November, a fretful gathering of like-minded outcasts who are not ready to give up on the spooky season. The Vault, 625 57th Street, Kenosha, Wisconsin 53140. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Special Friends Fall Ball, an event for special needs students and adults only, featuring dancing, snacks and drinks, pictures, DJ Cash. Wyndham Garden Harborside, 5125 6th Avenue, Kenosha, Wisconsin 53140. Comedy shows at Kenosha Comedy Club, 8 p.m. Kevin Farley with Steve Casey and Des Mulrooney. Kevin Farley, the brother of Chris Farley, frequently entertains and brings a charming style of comedy. Steve Casey, local radio personality who uses daily interactions to create a specific style of dry humor. Des Mulrooney, a 23-year-old comedian from Chicago who has appeared in the Apple TV movie Road Dogg, where daily experience is his palette of comedy. UW Parkside, 900 Wood Road, Kenosha, Wisconsin 53144. The Rita, November 21st and 22, 7 p.m. November 23rd 2 p.m. Miss Bennet, Christmas at Pemberley, a sequel to Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. Miss Bennet continues the story where Mary is the heroine, a Christmas gathering serves as the backdrop. Journey Church Auditorium, 10,775th Street, Kenosha, Wisconsin 53142. November 21st 6:30 p.m. November 22nd 2:30 p.m. The best Christmas pageant ever. The theater experience that questions how holidays affect the senses while entertaining. Every holiday needs an escape from the craziness, and what better way seeing things fall apart in a great theatrical rendition. November 22nd, Pleasant Prairie Recplex, 9900 to Wall Terrace, Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, 53158, 9 a.m., Run with the Turkeys 5K. A festive family-friendly race in time for the Thanksgiving season. November 23rd, Turkey Triathlon. The indoor turkey triathlon is a perfect way to kick off the Thanksgiving celebration. Swim 10-minute, spin bike 20-minute, treadmill run 15-minute. Well, that's another fun-filled fall festivities. Go out and enjoy yourself. That's another Out and About Kenosha.